All right, my second pick of the week. I'm gonna go to one of the hottest teams in football. They just blew the doors off of their opponent this past week. They're going to New England. They're going to Foxborough, and they're going to beat that ass. I'm taking the Houston Texans plus 3.5. I think they get out of Foxborough with a outright win. I think that defense is the real deal. I think they'll be all over Drake May. I do worry a little bit about Houston's ability to score points this week, but I think all they need is 20, and I think they get out of there with a win. Houston plus 3.5. That's my second pick of the week.
So I said I was going to go in order, but since you already called that game out, now I do have a line discrepancy. I see -3 plus
I'll
3.
go 3. I'll go 3.
It is to whatever you're looking at. It is +3 at even money, so it's +100 at +3, and it's -120 at -3. But so much to say is we were opposite Patriots Chargers last week. We're going to be opposite Patriots Texans this week. I'm taking the Patriots at home -3. I think it's a gotcha line. This is probably not fair. I've been talking a non-believer in Houston for the better part of 2 months now, and they continue to dominate. So given my record, I'm sure you'll be the right side, but I can't just, start hopping on your back. I still got to stick to the system that has dragged me to the depths of hell. And I'm going to ride the Patriots. I think it's the right play this week. I think Patriots win that game by a touchdown, so I'll take them -3.
Yeah, I mean, CJ Stroud, despite them winning pretty comfortably there at the end, he was making all kinds of mistakes throughout the course of the game. I could see that coming back to bite them in the ass. The Houston offensive line isn't the strongest, but I think that Houston defense is just the difference in this game. Drake May last week also didn't look that incredible against Los Angeles, while I guess he didn't really have to because that game was firmly within control. But I don't know, man. I think Houston, to me, is maybe to me the favorite to get out of the AFC. And I know that's crazy to say, but
I mean,
I really like them.
You've seen it over the course of history with those, and CJ Stroud, like you said, I'm not a believer in him. He's made a ton of mistakes recently in games. I'm not the biggest fan of his, but you've seen less quarterbacks with those superior defenses win Super Bowls. You think to that dominant Ravens defense that won the Super Bowl in the early 2000s. There's been some dominant Giants defenses that have won Super Bowls. That dominant Bucks defense that won with Brad Johnson.
Seattle.
Oh, exactly. Russ, I think, is probably better than people remember him for now. He was a pretty damn good quarterback before the fall off.
Sure.
But to that point, there's plenty of, historical data that'll show you teams with a superior defense, the way that Houston seems to have, they can certainly get it done.
No doubt about it.